got some business to take care of. See you later.
Women. I hate to break it out to you, but Salazar's dead.
Yes, it seems that way.
Sadler, why don't you give up and let Ashley go home?
Perhaps you are disillusioned with overconfidence, just because you killed my small-time subordinate.
Sadler, you're small time.
Oh. Writhe in my cage of torment, my friend.
Alright my friends, welcome back to my no damage walkthrough for Resident Evil 4. We are in the final area of the game, the island, and in this chapter we're going to have encounters with a lot of new enemies, but there's a strategy to deal with all of them, so we'll be good. First we're going to go through here and break open a few crates, and then we're going to go after Ashley. Though I do have to admit it's been very refreshing not to have to worry about Ashley and just doing my own thing with Leon, because whenever Ashley is with Leon you do need to plan things a little bit better, because you can't always rely on Ashley to dodge enemies and so on. But there she is in all her glory. They really went the extra mile to make her voice annoying, didn't they? Anyway, make sure you destroy that searchlight first, so that the enemies won't come out running against Leon. And I'm going to take care of this guy first. There we go. And now I'm going to climb up, and I'm going to use my magnum to dispose of a new enemy. Just move forward, and that will always trigger his appearance. Good old JJ. And his intro line is that he just said that he's going to kill Leon, which you know. There's a few ganados in this area who actually say that we should start praying. So yeah, they have very funny lines. Anyway, 5 shots to JJ's face will finish him off with broken butterfly. Of course my broken butterfly is upgraded at this point. It's not fully upgraded yet, but it deals a lot of damage. And now I'm going to avoid the enemies here, because there's no point in staying in this area. The enemies that you'll fight here probably won't give you a whole lot of rewards or pesetas for finishing them off, so you might as well avoid them. And it's actually pretty simple, because you have enough time to do this without having to worry. They're not very fast. So first we're going to turn this reflector and point it at that reflector, and now we're going to jump down. And if we go through here and climb up, we'll turn this reflector and get out of here. And by the way, the JJ, he will always follow you up here whenever he appears, so you should always wait for him here, because it makes it very easy to finish him off. But once you finish him off, I would just recommend that you get out of here, because he's the only one that gives any decent rewards. Make sure you pick up these shotgun shells here in the corner, and now we're going to move up the ladder and get out of here. By the way, during this point I'm going to upgrade the striker to its maximum capacity, so feel free to start using your striker a lot, because pretty soon we'll be having 100 extra bullets for the striker, which will make it a very, very powerful weapon. There's a ganado back there, but there's no point in going and talking to him. I can totally ignore him. And there are going to be 3 of these guys. You have to be careful with these ones because they do strike quickly, so you need to keep that in mind. About time. And there's another searchlight, but we can't destroy that one. So if you go through here, you'll be able to see that there's a treasure in the back. So we're going to go get it now. It's hidden here. Make sure you shoot that barrel and go ahead and collect the treasure. Now in this next area there's going to be 3 enemies with crossbows. They're kind of annoying to deal with, but just stay behind cover and try to pick them off one by one. There's also going to be a guy with a dynamite stick, but you know how I handle guys with dynamite sticks. I make them blow themselves up and hopefully a few of their friends along the way. But first let's take care of that guy. If Leon's behind the wall, he should be fine, so he won't be affected by the dynamite. Let me move back a little bit. There we go. Can't quite get them from here. But maybe if I move just a little bit, I'll be able to get that guy. There we go. That guy's down. And of course that happens because why not? By the way, don't destroy the barrel. You might be tempted, but I'm going to use it in a little bit to take care of a mob of Granados. And now let's make a run for it. Yes, drop it right in front of you. You'd think that they would know better by now. If Leon's standing in front of me, I won't throw my dynamite stick at him because I'll blow myself up as well. But again, Ganado logic. Anyway, wait here a little bit, because after you defeat the crossbow Ganados, there's going to be another wave of enemies, but we're going to have a little surprise for them. Come on, that's right. You'd think they'd be like, guys, maybe we shouldn't move forward. I mean, there's a barrel and you can just shoot it and kill all of us. So maybe we should try a different strategy. Personally, if I was them, I would just start throwing dynamite sticks inside the cave with Leon inside, and I'm pretty sure that would finish off Leon. Anyway, let's get going. And there's a few enemies following me, but I really don't care. Especially because I need to do some deals with the merchant. I'm going to be upgrading my weapons and I'm going to sell some of my jewels once again.
Thank you. Is that all?
At this point the merchant is like a pawn shop really, and Leon seems like some crack addict who needs to sell everything in order to get weapon upgrades.
What are you buying? Is that all? What are you buying? Is that all?
So we just gained 12 bullets for the Magnum. Actually not 12 because I didn't use all of them against JJ, but still regain my ammunition. And we can give the last upgrade to the sniper rifle, which will make it very powerful once again. So, is it necessary for you to do this final upgrade? No. But if you've been following my walkthrough, you should have enough gems and so on to get that final upgrade. So I recommend that you do it. I want to keep one of each though, if at all possible.
What are you buying? Is that all?
There we go.
Thank you.
By the way, it's hilarious to me that Leon's being followed by Ganados, but that they waited for Leon to finish his transactions with the merchant before they attacked. I can just imagine those Ganados with the electric sticks being there waiting. Oh no, take your time, I got nothing better to do today. I can kill you in a moment. I'm just going to let you upgrade this weapon which you are going to use to kill me. You know, no big deal. Maybe if they're smart, they'll actually go back to the merchant and buy some of the weapons that Leon bought as well. And then they might have a better chance against Leon. I mean, can you imagine if every single Ganado in this game had like a striker or a sniper rifle? Something tells me Leon wouldn't have made it out of the village. I don't know how that motivates you to get the stake, Leon, but whatever. What do you think he was doing in there, Leon? He was roasting himself. See, that's why you can't expect much of the Ganados, really. I mean, when one of them literally locks himself inside a giant oven to cook himself, what can you expect from them, really? Let's take care of the other big guy. We're going to encounter these big guy Ganados. And they wear an armor and they can be a little bit annoying. And that parasite is going to break free of the body and attack Leon. Be careful with these parasites, because even when you throw a flash grenade, all that it makes them do is separate themselves from the body. And they move very quickly, so you need to be careful. So let's move over here and use the Punisher. By the way, having to hear Ashley's voice over and over, crying for help, it's really frustrating. And if you're wondering why I'm using the shotgun here more, it's due to the fact that pretty soon I will be getting the upgrade that I told you about, where with that upgrade the striker will get 100 bullets. So you probably won't even need to get any more shotgun ammunition until the end of the game. Okay, let's collect the treasures here and move to the next room, because otherwise Ashley won't shut up. It's so irritating. I really wish they gave her a different voice. Because if their point was to make Ashley as unbearable as possible, then they did a great job. If not, I don't know what they were going for. Let's end this once and for all.
Ashley. Amateurs. Just hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
You know, it's not very practical if you have a button that can shut off security cameras inside the room where you're supposed to be recording the footage. Doesn't seem like a very good security system if you ask me, but anyway. We're going to upgrade the shotgun now. So at this point I'm going to be selling all of my shotgun ammunition, cause I don't need it.
Got some rare things. What are
You can keep
selling?
some of it if you want, but
Is that all?
really you won't be needing it.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
And I'm going to have to sell a few more treasures here, which is fine. I want to keep at least one souvenir so that I guess Leon can be rich after he ends the game. I mean,
What are you buying?
they're worth something.
Is that all?
I guess I need to sell some more stuff.
What are you selling?
At one point, Leon might have to pull out a few dollars and ask the merchant if he can negotiate with him using the dollars.
Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all?
And of course I need an extra 3,000. Which, to be fair, I could just go finish off a few ganados, and by the time I came back I would have enough.
What are you buying?
But
Is that all?
I want it now.
Is that all?
So yeah, it's not a big deal if you wait until the next time you meet up with the merchant to do this upgrade. Like I said, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Because we're still going to be getting new treasures, and we'll get pesetas whenever we finish off one of the ganados, so... or for the most part we will. So it's all good. There we go. Hopefully that finished them off. Nope, they're still alive. There we go. And there we go. And now prepare a grenade, because there's going to be a second wave. And this time they have crossbows, so you want to throw the grenade just as soon as the door opens. Make my day. There we go. But they're probably all still alive. Be careful not to get them in the armor. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you in the groin, dude. No one should go like that, not even a ganado. To be fair, I also gained a lot of extra pesetas by selling all of the handgun ammunition that I collected through the game. So that's another reason why I don't use the handgun in this walkthrough. It's due to the fact that I'll be able to get even more points, and as you can see, I was able to get upgrades more quickly. But now we're going to get going. You can unlock this door, it takes you back to the dining area, the kitchen area. You don't really need to go there though. I like this section, it's kind of creepy. To be fair, Resident Evil 4 does have its moments of creepiness and of survival horror. I think it's with Resident Evil 5 where they completely went in a more action-oriented direction. With Resident Evil 4, even though there's a lot of action sequences and so on, there's a good balance, I think, and that's partially the reason why I think so many people enjoy Resident Evil 4 so much. Anyway, let's solve this puzzle. We need to press red 3 times, and now we need to press the green one 2 times, and lastly we need to press blue once, and that solves the puzzle. So this isn't a very good sign. The Regeneradores, I think that's how you should pronounce their name in Spanish. But to make things easier, I'll probably just call them Regenerators, because that's what it means anyway. But let's shoot him in the leg and get ready for these guys. Get out your knife and stab away. It's going to take a very decent amount of strikes, but whenever you get them in this position and you keep using the knife, they will not be able to get back up and they won't jump at you or, you know, try to run away. They will be stuck here. So you just have to keep doing this until they explode. I think it takes maybe like 50 something knife strikes. I actually bothered to count them once, but I don't remember anymore. But just keep doing this. It doesn't take that long. It might take like a minute. And eventually they will explode. There we go. And this strategy works for every single regenerator aside from the ones that have the spikes, because for obvious reasons those will release the spikes when Leon is close to them and they might kill Leon. We're going to use the same strategy for the second regenerator, so let's shoot him in the leg, make him fall, get quickly behind him, because if you take too long he will jump at you. And there's another regenerator in this area, but he's too far away so he won't be able to reach you until you finish this one off. But for that third regenerator, be careful, because that one will immediately jump at Leon after you shoot him in the leg. So for that one you literally need to have some distance and then sidestep him and get behind him that way. Otherwise he will jump and grab Leon by the throat and things will get pretty nasty. But as you can see, it's not like this is a very hard battle. Creepy music and all, and trust me, the regenerators are creepy, but when you can finish them off like this, it's actually kind of funny, because they just stay there. Anyway, let's go to the freeze room and we'll take care of the other one once we get the sniper rifle scope, which will allow us to see the parasites in the regenerators' bodies, and that will make things a lot easier for us. Truth be told, I remember that first time I played Resident Evil 4 and I encountered one of these guys, I was kind of freaking out, because obviously I had no idea, you know, that eventually you would find the scope to finish them off. So I just unloaded on the guy and wasted a bunch of ammunition, and he kept regenerating, and I was like, damn. Plus I was a child back then, so it's like, that freaked me out much more than it does now. Anyway, let's take care of him. I need to make an escape, because you need to be careful, because they have an attack when they're standing where they literally move their arms forward. It's like they're elastic or something, and they'll be able to grab Leon from far away. And yeah, that really makes things hard. Now he has a parasite on his back, which I need to get, but he keeps turning around, which is going to make things harder, so I might have to shoot him in the leg and get him that way, because he's turning around too fast for me to get him. I had an opportunity, but I can't. That's not good. Well, time to use the old-fashioned method. Let's get behind him. I thought this might work, but I guess not. Let's pull out the sniper rifle, finish him off before it's too late. There we go. You know, I just thought of something. If the game was a bit more realistic, at this point Leon should be covered in regenerator guts, which, you know, I don't know if Ashley wouldn't freak out if she saw him like that. I mean, it's amazing to me that during this entire ordeal, Leon manages to keep his attire clean and his hairstyle is still, like, perfect. It's not messed up at all. But then again, that happened in every single Resident Evil. Oh, and by the way, you saw that gas canister, right? You can actually use it to make regenerators fall to the ground from the explosion. It won't kill them, I think, but it will deal some damage. But anyway, there we go. This guy is a dangerous one because he can jump behind Leon. Or he can jump at Leon very quickly, so you need to move fast. Otherwise you might be in trouble. Okay, we're going to have some fun with the crane now. Next. I love how they just let the crane come down and pick them up. I just won me a ganado. I guess that last guy is too smart for his own good. It's not really going to help him, but... You know, I almost want to leave him alive simply because he was smart enough to run away. But he's coming after Leon, so it's his own fault. See, with this upgrade with the striker, we're not going to need shotgun ammunition anytime soon. Which is good for us. But there's a yellow orb there, let's make sure we get that. And now we can get going. There's a flash grenade in here, make sure you pick that up. And we're going to have to deal with the screaming again.
Help me, Leon!
Oh goodness. I can see you. You don't need to keep banging on the door. Leon can see you, Ashley. You're good. Like, I'm right here. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get him in the head. Oh well. I'll just use the striker. Seriously, Ashley, give me a reason and I'll finish this off right now. Well, I guess that made her understand that she needs to keep quiet. I mean, it's just annoying because she is literally standing in front of Leon. Like, literally, he's right there. And she still feels the need to keep banging on the door and screaming for him as if he can't see her or something. It's just not necessary. I don't want to get surrounded here, so I need to be careful. Why are all of you turning into parasites? That's annoying. That turned out pretty well. I was under the impression there was a green herb behind the steps, but I guess not. Must be confused with something else. Anyway, let's keep going. That's not a good sign. But we can't get close to that one, guys, because that's a different type of regenerator. They're called Iron Maidens, I believe. And as you can see, they have spikes coming out of their body, so if Leon gets too close, he will be impaled by them and it will be an automatic game over. Can't quite get him to roll his leg. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can get him in the back before he gets too close, because he will start crawling at me. Stand still, please. Oh boy. Last chance. There we go. And we got the storage room key. But yeah, those Iron Maidens, you need to be careful with them. It's kind of funny that they went from naming all of their monsters with Spanish names, and then for this last one they call them Iron Maiden. Maybe they're fans of the band or something, who knows. I can totally see Sadler rocking out to Iron Maiden in his free time, whenever he's not preaching about dying and leaving and so on. And now I'm going to do a little detour here, guys, but this is not necessary. You really don't need to do this. And by the way, there's one crow. I think it's the crow in the top left corner. Oh, if you shoot that crow, you'll get 5,000 pesetas. I'm not gonna do it. You know, I already feel bad enough from that flash grenade incident, which happened a long time ago, but I still remember it, so I'm not going to arm any more crows.
Got a selection. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Ah.
I might have to arm a few of them during assignment Ada, but yeah, I'm still going to try and avoid that if I can. But if you go up the elevator, you can witness a small cutscene. And that's really the only reason why I'm coming up here. Also, you get a pretty good view, so that's nice.
This is Leon. Request backup. I repeat, request backup. Damn!
Anyway, now we can go back down and we're finally going to get Ashley out of her room. And yes, you know what that means, guys, we're going to be tagging along with Ashley once again. But hey, it's not forever. It's literally for a single chapter, so we should be fine. But first there's another green herb that we can collect in the next room. And we have more enemies waiting to ambush Leon. But we can hear them, so I guess that takes away the element of surprise. That's a few of the things where I think it would have been good if they didn't include the noise that the enemy's weapons make, because it would have been more fun, I think, if all of a sudden you just entered the room and you saw the enemies and you didn't expect them to be here. But it's all good. Yeah, that's not going to happen. took a gamble because I should have finished this guy with the sniper rifle, but it's all good. By the way, I'm mostly using my TMP here just so I can increase my accuracy a little bit. That's the only reason. Anyway, it's time to go meet up with Ashley once again. And yes, that's going to be the end of this chapter, my friends. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I will be back later for the next chapter of the game. Take care.
Leon!
You okay? Come on, let's get out of here.